a dangerous pursuit, the paradox of pleasure. We crave it, we chase it, we build our lives around it. Pleasure, it's the driving force behind so many of our choices. But what if this pursuit, this relentless chase for the next dopamine hit, is actually leading us astray? What if the very thing we believe will bring us happiness is, in reality, the very thing holding us captive? This is the paradox of pleasure. We are drawn to it, seduced by its promise of happiness. Yet, unchecked indulgence can leave us feeling empty, lost, and more enslaved than ever before. We become slaves to our desires, trapped in a cycle of fleeting satisfaction and ever-growing cravings. But there is hope. By understanding the nature of pleasure, its allure, and its potential pitfalls, we can break free from its grasp. We can learn to seek joy and fulfillment in a way that nourishes our souls and sets us on a path toward true and lasting happiness. The journey begins with awareness. The siren song of instant gratification from ancient times to the digital age. The pursuit of pleasure is nothing new. Throughout history, humans have been captivated by the allure of instant gratification. From the lavish feasts of Roman emperors to the opium dens of 19th century China, the desire for immediate pleasure has always held a powerful sway over human behavior. But the digital age has amplified this desire exponentially. We live in a world of instant gratification where pleasure is just a click away. Social media, video games, streaming services, and online shopping offer endless opportunities to indulge our desires. We are bombarded with notifications, updates, and advertisements designed to trigger our brain's reward system, leaving us craving more. This constant stimulation has rewired our brains, making us impatient, impulsive, and addicted to the quick fix. It has created a generation hooked on the fleeting dopamine rush, blind to the deeper, more meaningful experiences that lie beyond the screen. The question is, will we break free from this digital siren song before it's too late? Huxley's warning echoes of Brave New World in our modern lives. In his dystopian masterpiece, Brave New World, Aldous Huxley paints a chilling picture of a future consumed by pleasure. In this seemingly utopian society, citizens are engineered for happiness, kept content and compliant through a steady diet of instant gratification. They are encouraged to indulge in casual sex, consume mind-numbing drugs, and engage in mindless entertainment, all in the name of maintaining social stability. Though written decades ago, Huxley's vision resonates with a chilling familiarity today. While we may not have soma or feelies, our world is increasingly defined by instant gratification, consumerism, and the pursuit of fleeting pleasures. We are encouraged to numb ourselves with entertainment, to seek validation through social media, and to find meaning in material possessions. The parallels are undeniable. Huxley's warning serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked pleasure-seeking. It forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth that our relentless pursuit of happiness, if left unchecked, may be leading us down a path toward a dystopian future eerily similar to the one he so vividly imagined. Enslaved by desire, the hedonic treadmill, and the illusion of happiness. Why is it that even when we achieve our desires, happiness remains elusive? We land the dream job, buy the expensive car, travel to exotic destinations, yet a nagging sense of emptiness persists. This is the cruel reality of the hedonic treadmill. The hedonic treadmill, a term coined by psychologists, describes our tendency to quickly adapt to positive changes in our lives. We experience a surge of pleasure when we achieve a goal or acquire something new, but this feeling is often fleeting. We quickly return to our baseline level of happiness, requiring even greater stimulation to experience the same level of pleasure again. This creates a vicious cycle of desire and disappointment. We chase after the next big thing, believing it will finally bring us lasting happiness. But the satisfaction is always temporary, leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled. We become slaves to our desires, trapped on a treadmill of our own making. A lost and found. Tales of pleasure's grip and the courage to break free. The trap of pleasure ensnares many. We see it in the lives of celebrities who seem to have it all. Fame, fortune, and adoration, yet struggle with addiction, depression, and a profound sense of emptiness. We see it in the stories of everyday people who lose themselves in the pursuit of material wealth, only to find themselves drowning in debt and despair. But there are also stories of redemption, of individuals who manage to break free from the clutches of addiction and find true fulfillment. We see it in the recovering addict who discovers strength in sobriety and dedicates their life to helping others. We see it in the burnt-out executive who walks away from a high-paying but soul-crushing job to pursue a simpler, more meaningful life. These stories remind us that it is possible to escape the pleasure trap. By acknowledging the problem, seeking help, and cultivating self-awareness, we can break free from the cycle of instant gratification and discover a more profound and lasting sense of fulfillment. The wisdom of the ages, ancient philosophies and modern psychology on finding true happiness. The search for happiness is a timeless human pursuit. For centuries, philosophers and thinkers have grappled with the question of what truly leads to a fulfilling life. From the ancient Greeks to modern psychologists, there is a remarkable consensus that true happiness is not found in fleeting pleasures, but rather in living a life of virtue, purpose, and connection. Aristotle believed that happiness, or eudaimonia, is achieved through living a virtuous life guided by reason. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from attachment, and that true happiness comes from letting go of our desires. Modern psychology emphasizes the importance of gratitude, mindfulness, and strong social connections for well-being. These diverse perspectives share a common thread. True happiness is not about maximizing pleasure and avoiding pain, but about living a meaningful life aligned with our values and connected to something larger than ourselves. It's about finding purpose, cultivating gratitude, and nurturing our relationships.